we have copies of the agenda. May you please look at the agenda and see if there are any, you're happy with the agenda, if there are any other matters you'd like included on the agenda. None. Can somebody then move for the adoption of the agenda?
Thank you, Mom.
And Honorable Lakude, I see your hand as well.
I second, Honorable Speaker. I second, yes.
Thank you very much, honorable members. We then proceed. To deal with the minutes of our last meeting of the 20th of October. Thank you very much, Mr. Mbanga. Honorable members, having looked at the minutes of the meeting of the 20th of October, are you happy with the minutes? And if you are, can somebody move for the adoption of the minutes? Are they a true reflection of the discussions we had? Yes, Honorable Sakude.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I move for the adoption of these minutes.
Thank you very much, Honorable Lakute. Honorable Sheikh Imam, seconding.
I will second that. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
You very much. Thank you, Honorable Sheikh Imam. Honorable members, we then proceed to deal with matters arising from the minutes. If I may start, under matters arising, one item I would like to deal with, and that is the processing of the Zondo Commission report, the plan of action which was submitted by the President on the 22nd of October, which was the day of the deadline. Just to indicate to all members that there won't be any need for us to discuss this particular matter because we have scheduled a meeting of the Rules Committee for the 4th of November, which is Friday next week. That meeting, amongst others, will consider the processing of the report as well as the executive's implementation plan, which was delivered to us by the President. Honorable members, ideally, really, this should be a meeting of the Joint Rules Committee, which will do this. However, we will proceed with the NA Rules Committee if it is not possible to have a Joint Rules Committee. But for now on the program, we have a meeting of the Rules Committee. We are still seeing if we could actually have it as a joint so that we can deal with this particular issue. Thank you, honorable members. I thought I owed you that report so that under matters arising, the matter of the Zondo Commission report and the plan of action from the executive to the President, that this matter is not discussed here. It is closed because I have since given you the way forward and what it is that we are planning to do as the NA. Thank you, honorable members. Are there any other matters arising from the minutes, honorable members?
Madam Speaker.
Yes, Mr.
Good morning, ma'am. There was an issue about the legislative program and the need to interact with the LOGB on the matter. The speaker has since written to the LOGB about the issue, and we hope that in due course, the speaker and the LOGB will be able to meet on these issues for a discussion. Also, ma'am, the last meeting, of course, dealt with the MTBPS and the arrangements for that. As we all know, the MTBPS happened yesterday at the City Hall. And then on SABC, the committee section, when it gives its report, will reflect on progress with regard to the SABC. Thank you, Madam Speaker and honorable members.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Mr. Kaso. Honorable Ndombela.
Good morning, Madam Speaker. Good morning, colleagues. There was also an issue, Madam Speaker, about the request of the Chief Whip about the consideration of the scheduling of the reports emanating from the international fora. I would like to respond to that. I promised that I would look at it, and I would like to make a brief report on that. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Ndombela, would you like to deal with that item here under matters arising, or do you want it as a standalone item? Because I would imagine that the report would be a comprehensive report. And anyway, I would want to also be guided here by you, Mr. Kaso, whether that report should not be tabled first at the Chief Whip's Forum so that there's engagement on the report, and then we bring it here because this is a programming committee. I know that the matter was raised here at the programming committee, but will you please guide me here? Mr. Kaso?
Madam Speaker, that remains an option to deal with the matter at the Chief Whip's Forum first, of course, depending on the content of the report itself. But I see that Oroto has a hand up. I don't know if it's on the same issue. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Mamoroto?
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, my understanding on the question that was raised last week, it's for us to be able to take the reports of the international engagements to the House. And I don't think this forum of the programming is the forum where that should happen. What should happen, yes, you can share the reports with the members of parties, but this has to go, these reports have got to go to the PGIR, and the PGIR is the one that will recommend which of the reports need to be 80 seat and thereafter be given a slot to be discussed in the House. I think that is what we know the process to be. And let us not discuss it here. It will come with the processes. What we appreciate is that, yes, something has been done because members have been saying, you're going out, but we don't get the reports. So that is how the process should go. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Moroto, for that guidance. The next hand I have here is that of Honorable Lisuma.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker and colleagues. I would like to step down based on what Honorable raised. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Papo.
I want to step down. I agree with the procedure outlined by Member Roto.
Thank you, Honorable Papo. Daten Ndombela, you want to come back on the same matter?
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I appreciate the advice given by members of the committee, and we will therefore await the opportunity to give the report, a comprehensive report on this matter. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ndombela. Honorable members, that is agreed to. We then proceed to deal with the next item on the agenda because there is a report which has been given to us by Mr. Kaso on the vacancies of the SAPC. We know what is happening there. and the legislative program, and that there is a request to the DP, LOT, Deal of Government Business, for us to interact on that matter, particularly as it relates to the issues of legislation. Honorable members, thank you. We proceed and invite Advocate Dao to give us the program section committee report, section report.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, honorable members and colleagues. Our report starts at slide number 8. On this slide, the PC on mineral resources and energy is considering further discussions on upstream petroleum resources and development bill on the 4th of November. The next update is on slide number 15. This matter is the SABC board vacancies. We have been informed that 14 candidates, their vetting is still outstanding. For that reason, the committee is still waiting. The next update is on slide number 17. On this slide, the committee on disaster, the joint committee on disaster had decided to revise the finalization of its report from the 21st of October to a later date. The last update is on slide number 18. The PC on women, youth, and persons with disability has finalized the filling of vacancies for Commission for Gender Equality Commission. This concludes our report, Madam Speaker. Thank
you very much, Advocate Dao. Honorable members, are there any comments on the report? Are there any matters which Advocate Dao has left out, which should have been in the report? Honorable Frolick.
No, good morning, Honorable Speaker, and also good morning to the colleagues. Honorable Speaker, it's not pertaining to the report. It's just to say that Tao has this morning delivered his last report to the Programming Committee on behalf of the committee section as the acting manager in committees. He has decided that he has reached his age that he wants to move on. And through you, Madam Speaker, I would like to thank Advocate Tao for always his humility and also the detailed reports that he has given us. It's been absolutely a pleasure working with him. His demeanor and his character certainly will stand him in good stead as he formally leaves Parliament at the end of this month and then pursue either of other opportunities in retirement or elsewhere. But thank you very much, Advocate Tao, for your dedication and support and commitment to the work. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Well, thank you very much, Honorable Frolick. We were not aware of that, and thank you for letting us know. But I also want to, on my, you thanked him on behalf of Parliament. I want to thank him on my own. I think that Advocate Dao, with me being new here in this forum of the Programming Committee, has made my landing here very soft, in that whenever you expected or requested him to deliver a report on behalf of the committee section, he is always ready to do so and has done it professionally and very, very well. I want to thank you, Advocate Tao. I'm sorry that we have not met. I see you on the screen. I would have wanted to see you before you leave, because I think that, I don't know if there's, I hope that our HR does have conduct a process of exit interviews when people leave, whether people are retiring or they are going for greener pastures, so that just for us to have a sense of how we can improve our workings in the various divisions or sections. So I would hope that that has happened. But if not, I would still, Honorable Frolik, request through the Secretary of Parliament that this be done, because I'm sure there is a lot we can learn from what from Advocate Dow. It is Thursday today. I don't know if Advocate Dow, you are in the category of people who is operating from Parliament, or are you still operating from home? But if you were in Parliament, I would have wanted to have, even if it's 5 minutes of your time before you take leave. But thank you very much for your guidance. Thank you for your leadership. And thank you for your humility. The manner in which you have dealt with us here as honorable members, you have really tried very hard to sometimes exercise restraint when we've been rather hard in the manner in which we raise issues relevant to the committee section. So thank you very much. But I would still want to have a quick conversation with you over a cup of tea. Thank you very much, honorable members. We now proceed to invite Dr. Mbata from the Bill's office to present her report.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker and honorable members. Good morning, colleagues. Today I will use the list of bills currently before Parliament to offer an update on the number of bills that are on the order paper, bills that are sitting in committees, and bills that are to be referred to committees. In section A, there are 6 private members' bills on the order paper that are all up for consideration. And I will move to section C, where the Division of Revenue Amendment Bill and the Adjustments Appropriation Bill are to be referred to the Appropriations Committee after the adoption of the revised fiscal framework. And the next one, all the bills that are before committees are listed in section D, and my colleague Advocate Dow has already provided updates on some of them. And 4 of the 35 bills that are now in committees were introduced yesterday. The other ones highlighted in this section. In number 32, we have the Special Appropriation Bill. Number 33, we have the Rates and Monetary Amounts Amendment Bill. 34 is the Taxation Laws Amendment Bill. And the last one is the Tax Administration Laws Amendment Bill. That's all for today, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Mbata. Honorable members, I invite comments, questions? None? It seems we are okay. We are on top of the situation. Now we proceed to item number 7, and I invite Ms. the Honorable Suma to present the draft parliamentary program.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker and colleagues. We are, if it can be flighted, please. Thank you. Can you go a little bit lower to the International Fora Diary? You're almost there. Okay, no, probably let me do this, Honorable Speaker, to say that we will continue to populate the international fora where, in terms of the diary, where our country is represented one way or the other. 2, Chair, is that as you would notice in the program, that all the items that have been highlighted in red are the ones that I will talk to. The ones in black are those ones that have been there in the program and members are aware of. Thirdly, Chair, I must indicate that the IR issues that has been 80 seat, our office has been in communication with the office of Honorable Dombela, and accordingly in the program, you'll see those items have been highlighted and scheduled according to their priorities. Hopefully that the earlier discussions then has been observed. Of course, it has been 80 seat on the Tuesday's order paper, all those items. Fourthly, Chair, we must also say or confirm what has been said by the Bills Office, that the Division of Revenue, the Portfolio Committee is scheduled to finalize it on the 15th of November, and then the NA is requested to deal with that report on the 16th, which is the following day, which means there will be a request for suspension of the 3 days rule on that one. Fourthly, Chair, is the CGE appointment report has been 80 seat, and that one it has been scheduled accordingly to make sure that we meet the deadline. The sixth point, Chair, that is worth noting for the meeting is the BRRR reports. We did indicate as that as soon as the committees finalize an 80 seat, their report will be scheduled accordingly. But what we want to lift up here is that we would like to encourage, if the meeting will agree with us, that we agree on 2 minutes for declarations for all BRRR reports when they come before the House, and also that all those votes that falls under one portfolio committee to be read as one, so that we can save time. And the two minutes, as we've been doing in the previous years, should apply. Those are the things that I thought we should highlight, Chair. May we go then to today's week, which is the economic cluster questions for oral reply, and quickly then I'll go to week, the following week, next week, we are moving too fast, week 29. Let's move to week 30. Week 30, I will only lift up those matters, Honorable Speaker and colleagues, quickly to say that those are the schedules of BRRRs that have been 80 seat. And also I've spoken to the women's reporter appointment of the ECG. Let's go to week 31. Slowly then. Week 31 as well, we have populated the BRRRs that have gone through has been 80 seat. Safe to say that there will be member statements for 50 minutes, and I'm sure that one, the ministers that are supposed to respond there, they will be available for that because it has been there for some time. Without reading that, Honorable Speaker, but I've spoken to those BRRR reports until let's go then to, okay, just move. Nothing has changed there. Safe to say nothing has changed is that, stop here. Here, Chair, on the 15th of November, then it will be the consideration which I've spoken to, which we are requesting of the budgetary review and its recommendation, that we are requesting that immediately after that, then also be scheduled to be adopted in the House so that we allow the NCOP also to deal with those matters. The rest are BRRR's reports that has been 80 seat, which were under further business on Tuesday, which I'm not gonna read it, Honorable Speaker. Other than that, Honorable Speaker, I think that we have covered what we promised, that we will schedule the items, even those ones from various committees that needs appointments, legislatory reports, we will schedule them upon their finalization and being 80 seat accordingly. Other than that, the framework is still the same. It hasn't changed, Honorable Speaker. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Lisuma. That was quick. Thank you very, very much. Honorable members, are there any matters you'd like to raise in relation to the programming item? Honorable Naren Singh.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, and good morning to all colleagues and platform and admin. Just to confirm then the proposal that for the BRRR we'll agree on 2 minutes. Is that a decision of this programming committee? All parties will have 2 minutes to declare. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Singh. I don't know if that is for information or it is a question. Honorable Singh.
I just wanted to know, Honorable Speaker, are we confirming that? Because it has been past practice.
Okay.
So just for us to know. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Honorable Singh. Mr. Kaso, are you here?
Yes, Madam. Yes, Madam Speaker. Yes, we requesting the program committee to agree to this. We will on Tuesday then do a motion just to formalize it by way of a resolution of the House. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Honorable members, is there any other matter arising out of the programming committee? None. Well, on that note, any announcements, Mr. Kaso?
No, ma'am, except that today it's a hybrid sitting of the NA. We'll have a question session. Yes, thank you. That's all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kaso. Honorable members, allow me to thank all of you for a successful session yesterday of the MTBPS. Minister did very well. And I want to thank all honorable members for the manner in which honorable members conducted themselves. We were able to proceed and deal with that item without any waste of time. I'm grateful to all of you, to all political parties, for the manner in which you conducted yourselves, even at a point where I felt there was a bit of provocation, but you all decided to remain still and conducted yourselves in a professional manner. Thank you very much, honorable members. I thought as a person who was presiding, it's important for me to express a word of gratitude for that, to all of you. Thank you. Honorable Papo, I see your hand and I thought I'm now closing the meeting.
No, Speaker, I was just saying on a lighter note, I'm interested to know whether we're going to fill our seats in Good Hope today, with the numbers we had yesterday.
Out of order.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Papo. You can discuss that matter out of this meeting, outside the meeting. Honorable members, thank you. It is 9 o'clock, we're done. Thank you very much. I think I'm beginning to learn and get to speed about how to deal with the programming committee. It is exactly 30 minutes now. Thank you. Thank you, honorable members.
Broken the record to the speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and colleagues. Bye.
Siyabonga.
Recording stopped.